Uh, Good morning, one and all. Today we will discuss topic SDLC. Um, Previously, what we have discussed in classroom session, what we have discussed, our first unit is agile development cycle and Git and GitHub. First, we have to discuss what are the standard testing techniques in um, software process. The basic things, what is software, what is application, what are the real-time testing we have discussed in our classroom. We will discuss the important topic, software development lifecycle model, SDLC. The software development lifecycle is a process used by the software industry to design, develop and test high quality softwares. This is the main important primary feature. The SDLC aims to produce a high quality software that meets or exceeds customer expectations and reach completion within times and cost estimate. You understand? It meets customer expectations, reach completion within times and cost estimates. It's also called software development process. The SDLC also called software development process. Now sometimes in examination you will ask what is software development process. You have to deliver your answer, define what is SDLC. SDLC is a framework defining tasks performed at each steps in the software development process. What is SDLC? SDLC is a process followed for software project within the software organization. It consists of detailed plan describing how to develop, maintain and replace and alter or enhance specific software. It provides a standardized framework that defines activities and deliverables. It aids in project planning, estimating and scheduling. It makes project tracking and control easier. It increases visibility on all aspects of life cycle to all stakeholders. That means customers involved in the development process. Why is SDLC important? It increases the speed of development. It improves clients' relations. It decreases project risk. It decreases project management expense and the overall cost of the production. This is the security in SDLC. Security features in SDLC. The initial concept and the creation of the SDLC only address security activities as a separate and singular task. Performance as a part of the testing phase. The shortcoming of this after the fact approach where the inevitable high number of vulnerabilities or bugs discovered too late in the process or in the certain cases not discovered at all. These are the advantages of pursuing a secure SDLC. More secure software as a security in a continuous concurrent. Awareness of security consideration by stakeholders. Early detections of flaws in the system. Cost reduction as a result of earlier detection and resolution of issues. Overall reduction of intrinsic business risk for the organization. This is the 6 phases of software development life cycle. First phase is analysis, then design, then development, then testing, then deployment, and finally maintenance. These are the 6 phases of software development life cycle. What all that first phase is analysis, then design, then development, then testing, then deployment, then maintenance. These are 6 phases. The SDLC models. They are a various software development lifecycle models defined and designed which are followed during the software development process. These models are also referred as software development process models. Each process model follows a series of steps unique to its types to ensure success in the process of software development. The models are waterfall model, iterative model, spiral model, V model, and Big Bang model. We discuss one by one. First, we discuss waterfall model. This is a very standard traditional model to test a software process in SDLC. The waterfall model was the first process model to be introduced. It is also referred to a linear sequential life cycle model. Sometimes they ask what is linear sequential life cycle model. It's also as a waterfall model. It's a very simple to understand and use. In a waterfall model, each phase must be completed before the next phase can begin, and there is no overlapping in the phase. You have to completely fulfill first stage. Thereafter, you have to go on next stage. This is a standard traditional model. The waterfall model is the earliest SDLC approach that was used for software development. The waterfall model illustrates the software development process in a linear sequential flow. This means that any phases in the development process begins only if the previous phase is complete. Once you complete first stage, thereafter only you have to go on second stage. This is the waterfall model phases: requirement definitions, system and software design, implement and unit testing, integration and system testing, then operation and maintenance. This is the five phases. What we are in SDLC? What are the phases, ma? In SDLC, we have to 6 phases: analysis, design, development, testing, deployment, maintenance. This is the umbrella. This is the umbrella structure. In SDLC, include the SDLC, we have to discuss various models. This is the waterfall model, iterative model, spiral model, V model, Big Bang model. In waterfall model, we have to know linear sequential life cycle model. In waterfall models we have to follow phases: requirements and definitions, then system and software design, implementation and unit testing, integration and system design, system testing, operation and maintenance. Now, application of waterfall model. Requirements are very well documented, clear and fixed. Product definition is stable, not dynamic form. It's a stable, static form only. It's a application of waterfall model. Technology is understood and is not dynamic. There are no ambiguous requirements. Apple resources with required expertise are available to support the product. The project is short. The short form of project only we have to apply a waterfall model. Then advantages: simple and easy to understand and use, easy to manage due to the rigidity of the model. Each phase has specific deliverable and a review process. Phases are processed and completed one at a time. Works well for smaller project where requirements are very well understood. Clearly defined stages, well understood milestone. Easy to arrange task. Process and results are well documented. These all are disadvantages, ma. These all are advantages, ma. Some disadvantages in standard techniques like waterfall model. The no working software is produced until late during life cycle model. Not in because we don't have a static type of applications nowadays. We have used in our future or nowadays with a dynamic form of applications. So these are advantages because your waterfall model technique is a very standard technique, right? Very standard traditional technique. The high amount of risk and uncertainty. This is one of the disadvantage. Not a good model for complex and object-oriented project. Not a good model. This is a very linear and short type of projects. Projects means you have to apply waterfall model. The problem must be complex. This is a very object-oriented, not to apply. This is a disadvantage. Poor model for long and ongoing project. The future projects won't apply. It is difficult to measure progress within stage. Cannot accommodate changing requirements. In a waterfall model, you will never change. You never change. It's not changeable. Cannot accommodate changing requirements. Your requirement new only new. In the future, after deployment stage, you won't apply for this model. Adjusting scope during the life cycle can end the project. What we have to discuss more today? What is SDLC and why SDLC, and what is the importance of SDLC, and what is the advantages securing SDLC, and what is the phases of SDLC, and there are various models in SDLC. Include the various models is SDLC like waterfall, iterative, spiral, V model, and Big Bang model. And one by one we have discussed. First we have discussed waterfall model briefly. What is waterfall model? What are the advantages? What are the phases in a waterfall model? And what is the application of waterfall model? And what are the advantages and what is the disadvantage of waterfall model? Hopefully you all are understand today class. Thank you.